hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day today, wherever you are, whatever you are doing. I hope that you're being kind to yourself. So today's video, I think I want to make it a little mini-series kind of thing. I will speak to you about it in the speed build. When I was building it, I really liked the idea of making it into a little mini-series. So I'll see what you guys think. But let's hop in to the speed build now. So we are building in Evergreen Harbour, the world that came with Eco Lifestyle, and I never build in this world. It's weird because I would say my favourite pack is Eco Lifestyle because I am so in love with the build buy. I think it is the most stunning thing, but I never build in that world, and I do like the world. I use the cheats so that I can make it very green and vibrant, and it has the modern development and stuff. We're in Port Promise right now, so it's all very beautiful, you can see that. And I love that aesthetic. If you look at a lot of my builds, they're all kind of like that landscaped, very happy, very lush sort of looking thing. So it fits perfectly, and I had this vision of having this one container, this white container, it's very slick, very clean, and it being an entrance to a community lot of some kind. Originally I thought I just wanted it to be like a very natural pool sort of venue, but it does change into I want to say it's like a brunch bistro, but I know that you can't really have that in The Sims, so it's a restaurant, but I do like the feel of it. So I did go through a couple different phases. You saw I put a couple containers and I changed the colours. I thought maybe I would play with the nice pastel bright colours. I did change that. I went back to the neutral that I had in my original idea, and I do like how it turned out. I think it very much plays up to exactly how I like to build, and I've said this, I really should stop saying it. I've said it quite a few times now in my past videos, but I'm getting very, very self-conscious about my builds. I'm not great at doing big, intricate, fancy builds, and that's okay. If you're the same, that is absolutely okay. You do not need to be great at doing these big castles or these big mansions or anything like that. Do what you enjoy, and I enjoy doing these smaller builds that are pretty simple when it comes to the architectural side, but they have lots of landscaping, they're just very happy, vibrant places. That's what I enjoy building. So I've decided that that's what I'm just gonna do. I mean, it might not be the most crazy eye-catching thing to see, but I mean, hopefully you guys enjoy them, because I think that all these lots are extremely playable too. So if you're watching these sort of videos because you want to find a lot to play in, then hopefully that you think these are playable lots, because I do. But yeah, so that's what you can expect on my channel, I think, is what I'm trying to say, is I'm definitely going to do these more simplistic, but like, I don't know. I have a lot of fun doing these, and I'm doing this to have fun. So yeah, I'm going to stop putting so much pressure on myself to just try and be an amazing builder, and instead I'm just going to enjoy it. But yeah, so I really love this build. It's just very happy. It's very happy, and right now it's very cold and wintry in Scotland, and honestly, I'm living vicariously through my builds right now. I want to be in a location like, oh, I would love to be able to go to like a lunch bistro sort of place that looks like this. Like, oh my gosh, I would love it. I would love it so much. Unfortunately, I don't know if one exists really. I mean, probably one exists like this, right? But anyway, yeah, so you'll see I put loads of trees and stuff like that, and we'll have a lot of landscaping in this build. You'll see I popped that little pool area, and I kind of fence off the interior bit to be kind of like a courtyard. I mean, it's not really, because it's not completely fenced off, but it gives that sort of feel, really, which I do think is quite effective. And at this point, I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted. I thought I was still going to go for a community pool lot. I think it changes when I start to find items for the very front of the room, the very front of the build, and then I'm like, I know what I want this to be. So right now, I'm just playing around with the landscaping. I love landscaping. I really love landscaping. I don't know. I feel like a build is not complete without a bunch of landscaping. And like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of throwing down a bunch of colourful plants. But like, I like all the colours, you know, it looks nice. Although I have to say, I always use are they base game? I think they're base game. You have the flowers, and there's 4 different swatches. There's like the mix of the blue and pinks, and then there's like all pink ones, and then there's the yellow and orange ones, and then there's the blue ones. I always use the yellow and orange flowers because they're stunning. Those ones I just put down because they're so stunning, and that colour combination, the yellow and orange, is so bright and so happy. I just really, really love them. And those little like daisy ones, I put them everywhere. I use them as like like blending sort of plants. So if I have like bushes or big flowers, I use them to kind of like feather it out, you know, fade it out into just the grass terrain paint, and I think that's quite effective. So if that might be a helpful tip to someone, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to have lots of little areas to come and hang out around this place too, because it's, you know, it's eco lifestyle, isn't it? So yeah, I imagined them spending a lot of time outside. I didn't put many eco lifestyle items in this build because I wasn't specifically doing it just for that pack. I just wanted that sort of feel of an eco lifestyle lot of some kind. So you'll see the pool that we do, I tried to make it look quite natural. I mean, it does look like it was purpose built, but like they blended it in a lot with the landscaping is what I wanted to do. And you know what, I like this little area here with these windows and then the big glass roof. I don't know, it looks kind of like a very permanent gazebo sort of thing. Kind of like it. And as soon as I changed those fences to that dark brown, I thought, oh yeah, it looks much better, because before I was like, it's just too pale, you know, like it's just very pale. But I think that really helped balance it, having those darker wood fences. And this gravel stuff, these pebbles, I don't know, they just give me such like a summery vibe. They really do. And then yeah, you can see I'm just landscaping around the pool. You see it looks quite natural now. I mean, you can still see the walls of it. I did think about making it look even more natural by putting rocks to create like a very natural rock pool, but I didn't want to do it. I wanted it to be an actual pool. It's just they blended it nicely with the landscaping. And I think that works. I think it does. But yeah, what I wanted to say to you guys, what I said at the beginning about thinking about making this a little mini series, I think it's just a way to like reignite my passion for building, because like I said, I've been feeling very self-conscious and I enjoy this sort of building. So I was thinking maybe what I do is a little mini series where I just do a lot of Evergreen Harbour eco-y sort of builds. I don't know, just my kind of style. I thought I'd maybe do like maybe a few in each neighborhood. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do all of them, because I feel like as soon as I set that sort of goal for myself, it takes the fun out of it. Because I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I'm so bad when I set a goal, all my focus is on that goal, and I just chuck all the fun out the window. I'm like, nah, you have no you have no time to have any fun. You must achieve this goal. So I'm not gonna set a goal for myself. I just want to potter around and do a few different eco lifestyle builds. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Hopefully you do. But then here, this is where I decided what this build was going to be. When I found those signs, and the Snowy Escape signs are so pretty. The one on the left, it's just so colourful, it's so happy. And then these plants, I played around with these a lot because I wasn't entirely sure how I wanted to make them work. I was like, that looks like too much now. But I really like those ones that overhang. I just think they add a really nice detail because it makes the build look a little bit more permanent. I like the way that this build is obviously, it stands out quite a lot because it's this white container, right? But they've really blended it and let the like landscaping that just kind of grow all over it, and I like that sort of look. It's very much like a little tucked in between the landscaping sort of build. I don't know, I like those builds. I really wish we had builds like that in real, I mean there will be builds like that in real life, but not here in Scotland. I do wish we had builds like that in Scotland because they're so adorable. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just creating a little bit more landscaping, blending it all in. But yeah, so I do think I want to do that. Maybe I'll do like a residential home next time. Maybe I'll do... I really want to do like a very higgledy-piggledy build, because that's not really my strength, but like if I use eco lifestyle and use this sort of landscaping, I think I can make a really cool build. So I do want to play around with that a little bit. What's that? A little bit. So yeah, I do want to play around with some stuff. I think that by playing off my strengths, it'll allow me to be more creative and try new things as well, if that makes sense. So I hope that works out. But here we've got like, it's like a little reception kind of thing. I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of this area would be in reality to the lot type, but it's there and it looks nice. It looks cute. But maybe it's like, there is a host station in The Sims, right, for the restaurants, but like I can imagine this being like the main station. Maybe this is where they come to, I don't know, say whether they're going for a swim or going for something to eat. I don't know, or maybe this is just the manager's office area. I don't know, but like I imagine this lot being the kind of place that you don't just come to eat, you know, you could come and just spend the day, you don't even need to eat there, but it's like more of like a, not a food van, but that sort of very relaxed, casual dining. So like you can come and go for a swim and just hang out and socialise, and you don't have to eat. It's not like this is the restaurant's lot. If you know what I mean. It's difficult to explain. Hopefully you know what I mean, because I can't explain. But I love these little nifty knitting shelves. I never use them because I never know what to put in them, and I just can't make them work. But I think they look quite nice there, either side of the window, and it being like off balance. I do like that. I like being off balance. I like my builds being off balance. I don't know, it's a bit of fun to like play with that. And then putting some more signs and stuff like that. I just trying to find a nice colourful one, because I want it to be nice and vibrant. And then we got a little waiting area, kind of seating area. I don't know. If you want to come hang out inside, maybe it's too sunny, maybe it's too warm, maybe you have hay fever and you want to get away from all the plants. I mean, I could imagine it'd be pretty difficult. I'm so glad I don't have hay fever, because I couldn't imagine how difficult it is to have hay fever. I used to have an allergy to grass, like a physical allergy to grass, where if I touched it, I would get a really sore rash. I used to have that, and it was really random because it was three years ago probably. One summer I was in college and we went to do our movement class outside on the grass because it was a really nice day. So we were all like doing our like stage fighting sort of stuff outside on the grass, and I was wearing shorts now because it was a glorious day. And then after maybe half an hour, I started to get so sore. All my skin was bright red and blotchy, and it was because I touched that grass and I was really confused. I thought I'd rolled in like nettles or something, because that's the kind of thing it felt like. And then when I went to the doctors, apparently it's really common to have that physical allergy to grass. I've never heard of that before. I've never heard of it. But apparently it's common. So if you suffer from it, just know you're not alone. Although having said that, about a year ago, it just went away and it never came back. Well, touch wood. It hasn't come back yet. So I don't know. It's weird how suddenly it appeared and how like so suddenly it left again. I don't know. It's strange. But yeah, hay fever. Oh, I feel bad for people that have hay fever. If you have hay fever, I'm sorry. I do feel for you. I really do. I'm very, very lucky. I'm very fortunate I don't have hay fever. And here's this little bathroom. I don't know. I'm really bad at furnishing bathrooms, but I want this build to be very clean and reasonably minimal-ish. I mean, it's not overly cluttered because it is a community lot, but I want it to feel very much like a community lot, if that makes sense. So it's not like a formal like corporation that owns it. It's like the local, I don't know, one of the local residents who has it, and it's like all the locals that work there, so it's all the locals that come and hang out. It's just a very, very casual lot. That's the kind of feel I wanted. So you can see everything's kind of new built, but at the same time it doesn't feel too clinical. That's a good word. It just feels like, I don't know. It feels like slightly more of a normal kitchen. Slightly more of a normal officey room. Although I still don't know what the entrance room is. I don't know. If someone has any idea what they could use that for, or why they have that desk there, then let me know in the comments. Do let me know, because I don't really know what they could use it for. Also, let me know what you think of the idea of having doing this little mini series. Let me know if you think that sounds like a good idea, to do a bunch of different Evergreen Harbour eco lifestyle builds, if that sounds interesting to you, because I'll probably explore like a bunch of different types of lots, because I usually only do restaurants and residential, to be honest, or parks. I don't really do anything else, so I might play with a bunch of different styles of lots as well. So let me know if you think that sounds interesting. I might do that for the next few weeks at least. We'll see how it goes. I'll definitely do it for next week, but let me know. Tell me, I want to hear. Tell me. But yeah, you see we're just doing like little bits of clutter and everything like that all around. Just like I say, it doesn't feel so formal. It's just like, it's also the kind of place, right? I'm going really in depth with this. I know, but like, what did you expect? I go really in depth with them all the time. I don't have a family to talk about. Although I could have really created the family that actually owned this place. But anyway, no, I had in mind the kind of people anyway. So it's like, they buy, right, if you're not from the UK, you might not know what Tesco is, but it's the kind of people that maybe they buy all their tea bags from Tesco, you know what I mean? They don't order from a specific food retailer, or they buy like just general food from the supermarket or something like that. Like, it's not a big business, is what I'm trying to say. I went about it a really long-winded way, but they're no big business, is what I mean. is what I mean by that. And then outside we're just doing all, you can see we've already put all down the tables and everything like that, and just like mismatching them a little bit. Like they've bought them at different points as they've kind of extended, they've realised they needed more seating and stuff like that, and adding a few finishing touches here and there. But before I leave you, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope that you're being kind to yourselves. If you want to download this build, it will be in the gallery. My ID is RibbityYT, but honestly, expect it to be up a few hours late because I can never mind to put it up. But I do hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and let me know what you think about the mini-series down below in the comments. But I will speak to you all very, very soon. Bye!
Shining on a cloudy day, and it don't matter what you say, 'cause even if the sky is falling, I'ma do it anyway. So save your worries, slide your loving. I can feel that good things coming. Finally believe that it's gonna be a bright one here. There's nothing wrong on the horizon, but I'm always in my own head. Yeah, I was getting tired of trying, forgetting every word that I said in all those old conversations that turn into a melody. I'll be waiting for autumn days ahead of me. Those words have put me on